Hello, friends. Today, I've decided to talk to you as my father. God bless him. He talked just like this, and he was always filled with wise words that I seldom ever followed and eventually learned, were worth following, only after I showed my butt. One thing he always said was, son, you can want in one hand and shit in the other. See which one fills up first. I never liked that phrase because it was disgusting. It made me think of... But what he was saying was true. He was saying that wanting something doesn't accomplish anything. And this rings truer than ever to me right now as I witness the downfall of the karmics. Man, say what you want. They were clear. They wanted something. They wanted my inheritance. They wanted, I guess, my spiritual gifts, my identity. They wanted everything. It's crazy because I didn't know I was so wanted. The way they wanted to make me feel was as if I was nothing, right? You know, they wanted everything. And now here they are with nothing. I'm telling you, these karmics are being left in droves in just this state of beleaguered, impoverished isolation. I think most of them now have HIV. They're all having sex with each other. It's spread throughout the community. It's a big secret. Money ain't good. Health ain't good. They wanted something so much, and they've ended up in a big pile of shit. And they're all wondering, like, how is this possible? Well, I think I have some Joe Roberts wisdom, that was my dad, to share on the topic. Because it is kind of confusing unless we understand how want operates and how to use desire properly. So, go back into Joe Roberts mode. Son, there are three types of desire, okay? The first one is when you want something so clearly that you set an intention and you make up your mind right then and there to do whatever's possible to get it, and you let go of all conditions. Now, when you do that, you're guaranteed to achieve that which you want, and want ain't bad in that situation because you've transmuted the energy of desire into intention, and the intention is the fulfillment of the desire. So as long as you hold on to that anchored, determined intention, and you take the steps that are necessary, you're going to manifest whatever it is that you want. It's the other two types of want that get us into trouble that would explain why all these karmics are so miserable right now. The second type of want is when you have a strong desire, but you don't do anything to make it happen. That's when you get caught in your head, right? I want this, it becomes energy stuck in the system. You don't set a clear intention and open up the pathway to receive it. Instead, you just get debating back and forth. Well, I want this, but what about this? And I got to let go of that. I don't know. And it becomes an inharmonious thought pattern that keeps you from viscerally anchoring in your intention. Now, I just want to say right away, Joseph Roberts didn't know this language. This is how John Roberts talks. But we're kind of a hybrid right here. My dad didn't know this shit. If he did, he never would have gotten married and divorced 4 times, still he gave up on women. I believe his big challenge was this third type of desire. The most deadly kind is when you want something so bad that you're willing to put everything down on it. Give everything just to have it and put everything else to the side. Now that's the kind of want that makes you end up in a karmic prison, like all my karmic friends. Why is that? Because when we want something so bad that we're willing to give everything for it, we sacrifice ourselves and we put ourselves at an imbalance with Mother Nature, which causes an equal and opposite reaction from Mother Nature that eventually throws us off course. So when you want something so bad you're willing to, for example, join the Masons and do a sacrifice ritual of some sort, a destiny swapping on someone, right? You're setting yourself up for a quick fix, followed by a world of hurt when the ricochet comes from Mother Nature. Now, the actual laws that govern this process are a little more complicated than I can explain in a TikTok. I highly recommend y'all read a book called Reality Transurfing by Vadim Zeland. He's a Russian physicist. who articulated this stuff better than I ever could. But I will, as I close out this video, give y'all, both karmics and collective, a little snippet from this book, and hopefully it'll help you understand a little bit about why you never want to throw everything down for a big want or desire, because you're going to end up in karmic hell. Here we go. Attaching great significance to the desired object automatically creates a dependent relationship and strong excess potential. That's that extra energy, which in turn calls into effect equally powerful balanced forces. That's Mother Nature. Usually the person's thoughts run along the line of, if I achieve this, my situation will improve dramatically. If I don't achieve this, my life will lose all meaning. Or if I do this, I'll prove to myself and everybody else that I'm worth it. Or if I don't do this, I'm worth nothing. If I got this, it'd be great. It'll be terrible if I don't get this. And so on and so forth. You see, once you become dependent on the object of your desire, you're drawn into such a violent whirlpool, you'll exhaust yourself in the struggle. Eventually, when you realize that your efforts have led to nothing, you'll let go of the desire. Balanced forces will have restored equilibrium, remaining completely indifferent to your suffering. And all because of a strong attachment to the fulfillment of a desire. This is what happens when desire is placed on one dish of the scales and absolutely everything else placed on the other. So children, the moral of the story is, if somebody tempts you and bribes you with free sex and money, sacrifice of friends, swap destinies, avoid responsibility for facing your own karma, don't believe the hype. It's just to make your life a shit ton worse. If you want any mentors to help you through these life lessons without having to walk through them the hard way, feel free to contact anyone in my social group up until the year 2023. They are now experts, world's leading experts on the stupidity of joining secret society cults and betraying those closest to them. And to y'all and the rest of y'all, if you have a desire, something you want, don't think about it. Don't ponder it. Don't debate it. Don't put everything on the line for it. Just make up your mind then and there. Damn it, I'm going to claim it. Turn it into a creative intention and own that intention with your heart, gut, and mind. Take one step forward each day, celebrating the perfect accomplishment and divine timing of that which you've chosen. And it'll find you. Usually, and you ain't even looking. That's how easy life can be once we get the devil out of our panties.